Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dan Bidondi, host of Truth Radio and Truth Video. I'm on WALE 99DM Greenville Province every Mondays 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern live. And also I'm on www.990wbob.com Renegade Radio. I'm on there live every Sunday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and they replay my shows every day 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you can check all my listings out at www.truthradio.cc. It has my show archives for both stations, and my upcoming guests. And we got a pretty good lineup of guests already, and we got some good ones coming up. And today is May 5th of 2010, and I want to catch up to speed on what's been going on, all the tyranny that's been going on. And again, my name is Dan Bidondi, the Truth Warrior. I'm the host, and I just want to bring you people up to date. I want to get you well familiar with what's going on here in America. And not just America, the world. You're, again, a big brother to tolerant police state, total dictatorship, and a complete takeover of the military-industrial complex. For one thing, a new world order. One economy, one government, one religion. The very same thing that the Holy Bible describes. The very same thing that the Pope, the last two popes called for. The very same thing that Billy Graham's calling for. The very same thing that Pat Robertson's calling for. The very same thing Obama, Bush, and Clinton's calling for. Also Reagan and Carter. Henry Ron Port, Gordon Brown, Tony Blair, all calling for a new world order and a new world religion. That's right, all of these people call for a new world order, new world religion. They say we all serve the same God. When our Bible says, they say, oh, we all serve the same God. You have your way to heaven with Muhammad, you have your way to heaven with Joseph Smith, whatever. But the Bible clearly says the only way to heaven is through Jesus Christ. Jesus himself said that. I am the only way to heaven, through me alone. And these people conducting a whole one world religion that's already been adopted by the United Nations and under UN documents, okay, UN doctrines, and under martial law here in America, and it's a law under martial law that no church will be able to speak or teach unless it's UN doctrine approved. Basically, if you go up there and say Jesus Christ is the only way to heaven, your church will be shut down. You'll be arrested. Probably, and it'll be speaking blasphemy. Now, half the churches you can't say being gay is a sin because it's a hate crime. Well, I'll tell you what, ACLU, I'll tell you what, anybody opposed that crime, being gay is a sin. Okay, I'm not criticizing gay people. I have friends that are gay, but my job is to tell you that. I don't judge you like these radicals do. God judges, not me. I got friends out there who are gay, and I still love them the same. But my job is to tell them what they're doing is wrong. Now, what they do from there, and I tell them why it's wrong, because God says so. But what they do from there, it's their business with God. I'm not going to judge them. But however, for a church to say that, okay, and for the government to step in and say, hey, you can't say it's a hate crime. What happened to separation of church and state? And I want to clear something up very clearly, okay? For you brain-dead idiots out there, okay, that, I learned this in high school or I learned this in college, okay? The separation of church and state was only established, and get through this to your uneducated heads, okay? The only reason it was established, it wasn't to destroy Christianity, it was to protect it. When it was established, it was clearly stated. So the government could never come in and take it away. That's the only reason why. Wasn't there to separate church and state, like in other words, you keep religion on a DL. No, it was nothing like that. Okay, it was for Christianity. Okay, so be protected. That's the only reason it was established for. Regardless of what you learn in school, our founding fathers were Christians. Our founding fathers established this whole continuity of government, this whole establishment on Christianity. I mean, if anybody wants to debate me on that, I got tons and tons of quotes from our founding fathers, statements, written documents, stating this. And I could debate people all night. I mean, there was this one website that was saying that the Christian founding fathers were not Christians, saying a Christian country. I put up more content, twice as much more content than the entire website, and I still had more. And yes, I'm an American history buff. I'm not an expert in it, but I know a lot about American history and still learning today. Real American history, not what you learn at Brown University, not what you will learn at Yale or Harvard, okay? They're lies, okay? Not what you learn in your little high school. Lies, lies, lies. Texas, the school departments took Thomas Jefferson out of the school books because Thomas Jefferson always taught you to fight against tyranny. And we're slowly but surely moving all our founding fathers out. FEMA's going around telling law enforcement officers, there's groups go around from FEMA saying to kids that our founding fathers were terrorists. This is no conspiracy, no lie. This is true. And moving on, when I was talking to you last time about Internet 2, a total censorship of the Internet. That's right, they want to totally censor the Internet. Basically filter through any shows like this, so it could be conspiracies or anti-government rhetoric or whatever, anti-New World Order, gone. Okay? Now, to introduce this, to make this onto the population, they have to create a crisis. Thus, this whole fake cyber war, that's why I say fake. There's a fake cyber war going on between the United States and China. With Google and Obama saying, oh, we had a cyber breach, blah, blah, blah. And they're trying to push Internet 2. And it takes you people out there to say, no, we're not going to stand for it. And the power of resistance does wonders. Our founding fathers were the same way. Resisted the crown. Told King Henry III that we're not going to abide by these rules. Okay, about others, we got to be forced to be Catholics. We're Christians, not Catholics. We got to be forced to be Catholics, which we know Catholicism by Constantino, the Emperor of Rome. He merged Christianity with the New Order of Christianity, called it, with paganism, because Romans always devoted on paganism, always. That's a known fact. Okay, they merged paganism with Christianity to create Catholicism. Now that's where all the wars come up. Okay, with different wars and what happened, and people think, oh, the Catholics are the real church. No, they're not. Okay, I feel bad for people who go to the church. Okay, I don't mean to disgrace you, but you need to get out of there. You need to get out of that religion. Okay, if you do your history alone, now listen to me, go do your own history. Constantino created the popes. Okay, he created this whole Catholicism movement. And Catholicism is plain and simple, is a mix of Christianity with paganism. Okay, there's nothing good about it. They lied about Jesus' birthday. He wasn't even born in December. It's that day is December 25th is satanic holiday of Yule, and the pagan holiday of solstice, winter solstice. They lied about Jesus' resurrection. Okay, Jesus did die for 3 days, 3 nights, and Jesus specified so many different ways. I'm going to be dead for 3 days, 3 nights. He said, just like Jonas the whale, 3 days and 3 nights, so 72 hours. Dying on Friday and raising on Sunday, do your math. The most it could possibly be is 24 hours. Friday to Saturday, Saturday to Sunday is 24 hours the most, not 72. Jesus said 72. Okay, he rose on the Sabbath day, which is not Sunday. Okay, so Easter Sunday is a day, pagan goddess Ether. That was a celebration of her birthday. Not her birthday, but that was her celebration and everything. And the coloring eggs is for fertility. It's a pagan ritual done thousands of years before Christ. Now, Jesus was crucified on a Wednesday and rose on the Sabbath day, which is Saturday, not Sunday. Sunday is the day of sun worship, paganistic sun worship in the sky. That's why the Catholicism moved and make sure everybody else moved the day of worship to Sunday, because God says the 7th day you will rest. And remember, the 7th day is the Sabbath day, which is Saturday, the 7th day of the week. That's why calendars begin on Saturdays. Sundays, because it's the first day of the week. And, it's total manipulation. I'm not going to sit here bashing Catholics all day, because idiots like Pat Robertson, Billy Graham are just as bad. Peter Popoff, Benny Hinn, the whole TBN network. Ted Turner also, another idiot. Okay, these guys are blasphemous. Jesus says, many will come in my name and deceive many, and these are the ones. And moving on to more into news. See, we got a little while here. We've got 10 minutes of going by, and the new cap and trade. Well,